Zanzibar just came out with a new residency by investment program, and with the introduction of the new investor program announced by the government on Tuesday, foreign buyers will now be afforded the opportunity to enjoy a number of benefits, thereby luring investment and boosting Zanzibar and broader Tanzania's economy. Also, if you are making at least 150,000 US dollars a year and or you got a net worth at least 1 million US dollars, and you want to learn how to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And number 2 is I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. Now, if you want to get citizenship, it would be in Tanzania and not Zanzibar, although the residency program that I'm going to be talking about is in Zanzibar, and I'll explain that a little bit better. As of the 7th of January 2020, Tanzanian citizens had visa-free or visa-free arrival access to 70 countries and territories, ranking the Tanzanian passport 73rd in terms of travel freedom. Now, the nationality law is mentioned in the Constitution of Tanzania. The citizenship law was first implemented after the independence in 1961, and then it was amended again in 1964 when Tanganyika and Zanzibar united to form Tanzania. All right, now let's talk about the citizenship by naturalization, because this is the way most people are going to be getting this that are looking at this. Any foreign national with no ancestry or birth ties with Tanzania may apply for citizenship through naturalization. In order for a foreign national to become a Tanzanian citizen through naturalization, the following conditions must be met. Number 1 is residency in the Republic, the United Republic of Tanzania throughout the period of 12 months immediately preceding the date of the applications. Number 2 is during the 10 years immediately preceding the said period of 12 months, total residence in the United Republic for periods amounting to the aggregate of not less than 7 years. And when I say republic, it can be actually in Tanzania or Zanzibar, either one, or any of the areas that make up Tanzania. Adequate knowledge of Kiswahili or the English language is required. You also have to have good character. Also, you're going to have to be a suitable citizen in terms of past and potential contribution to social and cultural welfare, as well as economic, scientific, or technological advancement of Tanzania. Now, this is pretty vague. I don't like that clause, because that could really that could hold you back, even though when you have the requirements. Okay. The other one is, but like I said, this is to get citizenship. I'm also going to be talking to you about the residency also, but I'm just leading you on. If you want to get citizenship, this is the things you're going to have to look for. And last but not least, intention, if naturalized, to continue to reside permanently in the Republic for the time period that they stay. All right, now, following the lodging of the application, the applicant must publish a notice of intention to naturalize in 2 consecutive issues of the registered newspapers. After the application has been scrutinized by various officials, a final recommendation is made to the Minister of Home Affairs, who ultimately decide whether or not to approve the application. Okay, so just putting the time in does not give you the passport. This is the thing I try to tell people about citizenship, by residency. This is the key that you have to look at. Now, a person receiving Tanzanian citizenship by naturalization must renounce foreign citizenships under current law. This is a big gotcha. One of the things I always don't like about countries that do this. Singapore does not allow dual citizenship. Tons of other countries don't allow dual citizenship, and this is one of them. Our net real estate investments are now able to acquire a residency permit as an investor, meaning the party will be allowed to live in Zanzibar as a non-citizen, and they're also not required to live in Zanzibar permanently, so you can actually take off and leave. Now, let me go over the new tax and residency benefits for real estate buyers. Number 1 is there's no income tax on worldwide income and wealth. So this plan does offer you a territorial tax system. All right, now, number 2 is a resident permit for a villa buyer plus partner and up to 4 children under the age of 20 years of age. Number 3 is the first buyer pays only 50% of a normal capital gains on a sale of a unit, which will be at 5% instead of at 10%. Number 4 is foreign ownership is allowed. Number 5 is registration of ownership to be done by Zanzibar Investment Promotion Authority, also called ZIPA. Number 6, no VAT on rental unit rentals or sales. Number 7 is income taxes halved on local income only. So you're going to be paying 15% instead of 30%, which is applicable to foreigners only. And again, this is local income, not income outside the country. That's income tax free. Number 8, repatriation of profit allowed after tax. Number 9, residence permit is only valid for the duration the buyer owns the property, renewable every 2 years, but the main investor does have to pay a fee of $3,050 US and $550 for each dependent. Number 10 is no work permit given, but may be allowed or you can apply for it separately by the employer. Number 11, no minimum stay required to claim benefits. All right, now business investors wanting to invest in ventures such as restaurants, bars, water sports, and retail operations will receive similar benefits as real estate investors through approved strategic investment projects only. All right, now let's talk about the new tax and residency benefits for business investors, which will include, number 1, a foreign ownership is allowed. Number 2 is no business license for the first 3 months. Number 3 is company tax, income tax free for the first 5 years. After the first 5 years, 50% of whatever your bracket is or whatever your tax is, total tax is, that's what you would pay and not the full tax. So in other words, if you're paying 30% of your money, then you only have to pay 15%. All right, now number 4 is repatriation of profit allowed after tax. Number 5 is 100% exemption on withholding tax on interest paid to foreign banks. Number 6 is deduction of depreciation rate of 100% within 5 years. Number 7 is residence and work permits for investor and employees. All right, now let's talk a little bit about Zanzibar. It is an insular autonomous region of Tanzania. It is composed of the Zanzibar, what's called the archipelago in the Indian Ocean. It's 50 kilometers or 31 miles off the coast of the mainland, which is the mainland is, they're talking about Tanzania, and it consists of many small islands and 2 large ones. They're called a Ungwagwa, which is the main island, referred to formerly as Zanzibar, and then you got Pemba Island. The capital is Zanzibar City, which is located in the island of Ungwagwa. All right, now Zanzibarians speak what's called Swahili. That's a Bantu language that's extensively spoken in the African Great Lakes region. Swahili is the de facto national and official language of Tanzania. Many local residents also speak Arabic, English, Italian, and French. Zanzibar's population is almost entirely Muslim. There is a small Christian minority containing around 22,000 Christians. Other religious groups that are represented are Hindus, Jains, and Sheiks. The average income is $2,500 US a year, so the income is extremely low here. About half the population lives below the poverty line, so this is something you're going to have to get used to. It's going to be a totally different culture than probably what you've been used to. Life expectancy at birth is only 57 years old, which is significantly lower than the 2010 world average of 67.2. All right, now let me give you my opinion of this program, and it is as follows. Okay, now, I do like the territorial tax status, but there are countries that you can get that are already, you can get in programs that, without even having to buy a property. And remember, if you want to get the passport, you're going to have to relinquish your other passport, and I can tell you it's going to take you 12 to 15 years to do so. And you're going to only have about 70 countries, visa-free or visa-free on arrival territories, and countries and territories that you can travel to, which is pretty bad. I mean, that's really bad. I do like the fact that the language, the language test that you're actually taking is going to be in English as an option. But why even do this anyway when you can go to St. Kitts and Nevis and get a passport there for as little as 45 days with no income tax inside or outside the country? And even with Zanzibar's special tax rate for the local tax is only been reduced 50%, which is still way over what St. Kitts' tax rate, income tax rate, which is 0. Also, St. Kitts and Nevis allows dual citizenship, and Tanzania does not. St. Kitts and Nevis will also allow you over 2 times more visa-free territories and countries that you can travel to than Tanzania. If your citizenship is, if that's your goal, then of course, you know, this would be with Tanzania, and it's not with Zanzibar. And you know, the visa-free travel is really bad, and the fact that you have to relinquish your other passport, I don't like that. This is a big thing I always tell people: don't ever pick a passport where you're going to have to relinquish your other citizenship and passport. You just lose a lot of freedom from this. Anyway, if you want to learn more how to legally get your taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen here, and you'll get new videos as they come out automatically. And number 2 is I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and hit the top bar that says apply with us. Fill out the questions, and hit that bottom bar that says send it to us. We'll get back with you. We deal with over 100 countries with citizenship by investment and residency by investment all over the world. And I'd like to hear from you, so shoot me a line if you want to, and I'll be glad to do what I can to help you. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.